Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. Y'all, guess what I heard after I ate breakfast? Because I ain't lying. I've been working on this for about 72 hours, right? And I was like, what is going on? Now, let me tell you what I observed on both my laptop and my printer. On my laptop, where the escape key is, there's a little hole that was like drilled or punctured there, right? And there's another on my printer, okay? It's like I don't know. I don't know, but I do know this. I had turned everything off. hmm And when I tell you I turned everything off, family, I turned everything off, right? Because I said, shit, I ain't really using it right now. Okay. At least not the printer. But I've been noticing this little punctured hole on the escape key. hmm Ain't no telling who did that. hmm I think I know who did it though. Okay. So with y'all's technology and things, they have been definitely invasive. hmm It might even be difficult to buy. Like I said, why is Amazon selling these computers like this and they so damn cheap? Damn, the cell phones cost more than damn computers. Okay, I don't know who needs to know that, or you may have just bought a new phone, a new computer, or something. Only take what resonates, but welcome back to all being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. We're over here, we keep it real. If you are new to the space, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. And my A1s, who are my day ones, and the Soul Tribe family members that have been rocking with us. And I say us, the divine creator of all living things, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the light. Okay, you got some ancestors of the dark too for some of y'all. We all do. We try not to tap into them too much though, because when they go, they go. They be like over here on a 72-hour mission. And I was like, oh, they trying to play with the livelihood. Lord have mercy. Family. When you know. Okay. You dealing with a lot of people right now that are very upset because I feel like y'all had a lot to do with bringing down these covens. But wait for it, they run national and international, so you ain't even done yet. hmm There's a lot of people that are upset because they already know their time is up. Their time is up. All right. So thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, hitting your notification bell, tapping into the divinely guided messages. I am truly grateful. I love you, Soul Tribe family, and the divine loves you. Let's tap in. At this time, Divine, I ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read, all reads, and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil being thrown or projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Spirit just told me check my volume. I did too. That shit was high as hell. You see what I'm talking about, family? They always doing something. You know what I'm saying? Always doing something. But they kind of upset right now because they can't get in how they've been getting in. See, they wanted to get in and wipe away their footprint. Nah, nah. Mm-mm. They don't like that either. Okay, they don't like that either. That they can't wipe clean their footprint. Somebody's trying to wipe something away. hmm Look, they can't wipe away their fingerprints. Damn, didn't I already shuffle that? I'm telling you, they thought their hands was gonna not be seen. Somebody out here felt their hand wasn't gonna be seen, family. hmm Hand seen, and it ain't clean. Let's tap in. Divine, at this time, I ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read, all reads, and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil, any witchcraft being thrown or projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family. I ask that you shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it, as we too shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it, and return it to sender, depending on intention. Ashe, and thank you. Okay. Yeah, I can't make it up. Look what just pops up on my phone. And look how old it is. 3 days old. Google confirms accounts are being hacked. 3 days ago. And I've been working on it, family, 72 hours. That's 3 days. Okay. All right. Ain't that nothing? Let's go on and see what else the divine wants us to know. Yeah, see, these people's hands is dirty. It don't matter what kind of gloves they wear. A digital footprint is a digital footprint. They got fingerprints and footprints everywhere. Tell me more, spirit. What is this that just flipped over? Yeah, that's what they was brewing up. That's what they were brewing up. You know, I feel like America is to blame for this. Because, see, America didn't want to pay their own damn citizens to do the work. Ooh, chime, confirmation, confirmation. I said probably about 6, 7, 8 months ago that it was an inside job, that all these companies, ain't no way in hell all these data breaches keep happening, family. It's inside. It's an inside job. But see, the companies don't want to pay the American citizens. They want to pay everybody overseas $2, $3, $4 an hour. $4 is a millionaire over there, okay? Paying them $2, $3, $4 an hour because they don't want to pay the Americans to do the job. But they want the Americans to buy the property up. They want the Americans to spend these high dollar prices. They don't want y'all to have no middleman like Temu. I call them Temu, Temu. Yeah, they don't want you to have a connection to the middleman. You see what I'm saying? They want to be able to hike everything up 4,000%, knowing they spent $3 to get it. Y'all see what happened with Louis Vuitton, Gucci, all them name brand things? They coming straight from over there in China. China makes all that. Sends them over here, then Louis Vuitton and Gucci and everybody stamp their little stamp on it. You're buying the name. I have said that once before too. Yeah, you buying the name. You can get a Gucci purse for $360 in China. Louis Vuitton, whatever it is you want. I'm simple. I don't need all that. But yes, that's what's happened. That's what's been brewing. Okay, they thought their hands were clean. You see this? They thought their hands were clean. They didn't think no fingerprints were gonna be left. It's a digital world, baby. There's always fingerprints, footprints, blueprints. And that's what they were brewing. They were brewing a technological attack on the world. Okay, specifically American. Okay, I'm telling you. Yeah. Look, that was a fresh opening. Look at Spirit talking. That was a fresh opening. Okay. That was a fresh opening. Put them all up in IT. Put them all up in customer service. And every time you call in and you got to verify your account and shit and all this and that, all they was doing was writing down your credit card numbers, writing down your information and shit. Woo! I can't make it up. We got redemption out here, and yes, and embrace what is. Wow, 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 wow. Look at it talking. Redemption says, yes, you are called to offer redemption, but the universe reminds you not to abandon your ground out of sympathy. I promise you. You know what this is making me feel, family? If you feel like your shit's under attack, man, y'all better use your internet and you better get on there. Look, FBI want them tips. It helps them out. It helps them out because, see, it's happening to you. Okay? Whatever's going on, it's happening to you. The FBI wants your tips. I promise you they do. They opening up a new FBI office in New Zealand. I just seen that on the news feed. I said, damn, New Zealand. Okay? They want your tips. They need your tips because I promise you, family, everybody in the world is under attack right now. But right now, it's a cyber attack. Okay? It's a cyber attack. They're attacking you with your technology, period. Your phones, your computers, whatever it is, that's where the attack is at. Yeah, you got to defend your ground. Spirit is saying embrace what it is, okay? And it's time for you to defend your ground, okay? Where you at, that's your ground. Somebody gonna have to cross it over. You know what I mean? Like, shit, you ain't got no jobs here, but everybody here damn near is tech fucking savvy. And you done sent the jobs where? But you got your own citizens here needing to work, and you got a lot of smart tech savvy citizens. Okay. Yeah, it's time to cross it over. Yes, defend your ground and get your jobs. Yeah, it's gonna hurt that tech company, but guess what? You should have never tried to play yourself short. Shit, you better be glad that shit. Hell, if it is, I'm surprised a whole bunch of class actions ain't about to start cracking off on these cell phone carriers. Yes, guided wisdoms out here. Okay, damn. Spirit is talking out of this deck. Mm-hmm. Because see, these people here, that's what they was doing. That's what the whole plan was, family. Get in, act innocent, act sweet. Them motherfuckers is the coldest Listen here, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Everybody want to get mad at somebody who raised a little bit of hell, talk a little shit, cuss a little, and cuss a lot, right? And that's just because we are releasing our frustration. We are releasing that negative energy, right? Hmm. These motherfuckers here, they be smiling and shit, acting all timid and shit. Acting like, oh, I'm so scared. Like they wouldn't bust a great bitch, please. Stop lying. All of them are they're notorious. They're atrocious, even if that's a word. Okay, diabolical. Okay, I'm telling you how they are. Deep down inside, that is a front. That is a front. These people up in here, this is how they are. They sit up here and they worry about the littlest shit and it makes them turn vicious. Whereas when you went through shit, family, you just had to suck it up, buttercup. These people don't know how to suck up shit. These are some of the most prideful, egotistical people I have ever known. Okay? And you make that resonate for however you want it to resonate. Okay, family? But these are some of the most fraudulent. Look, the spirit again. I know I shuffled this deck. I know I did. I know I had shuffled this deck, y'all. Look, it's evident. I'm going to take it out. It's evidence. There's a lot of evidence. It's too much. Ain't no way in hell every time you look up, it's millions of American data breaches going on. That's because they don't let the wrong people have access. Mm-hmm. They don't let the wrong people have access. I'm telling you. They don't let the wrong people have access, honey. Yes, trust yourself. Trust yourself. You know what's going on. They're going to try to play you dumb when you call in. They're going to try to play like, oh, this is this and that. Don't worry about it, family. You document what you got to do. Okay. These people right here, they've been living off of the dependence of these fake ass government contracts. They got people paid. They done paid the wrong motherfuckers. They done came in and they done did some bullshit. Hmm. That's why they're busting down these jobs too. Because they got a lot of people, I'll just tell you, either they don't really know because they're a little more mature, okay, in age. And then you got the ones that is hella savvy. And then you got the ones that's in between. Hmm. They know a little bit, but they don't know that much. But they know enough to work they shit. Okay? Take it how it resonates. Well, we've been dealing with a lot of people out here, family. Well, baby, when I tell you they done did some shit so they could hack into your system, they done did some shit so they could hack into your system. Hmm. Trying to attract you through all their bells and whistles and shit, knowing they sending you some hot shit, knowing they sending you something hot. Mm-hmm. Knowing they sending you something hot. Oh, it's a good deal. You can get this and you can get that. Then as soon as you get it, your shit running haywire. Yeah. So they can confiscate everything from you. Hmm. We gonna clear, cancel, release, and rebuke them. We gonna set their ass to sale. Hmm. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Set their ass to sale. Fear is like, hmm? I said, ooh, these people's hands been dirty for a long time. And they've been keeping that shit. And you see me do it again. They've been keeping that shit confidential. They hold what they've been brewing up, it was kept confidential. Mhm. That shit about to be in the newspaper on the news where you just seen it. I just seen it pop up. I'm like, what? 3 days old? Why is a Google thing coming up 3 days old? Just now, I'll go to put my phone on the charger and it pop open. Google confirms accounts are being hacked. How to recover yours and all this and that. These things is crazy. Mm, mm, mm. Yes, they have been hacking and hacking. This came out on the 5th. What's today? The 8th? I'll be damned. And I ain't lying, family. For 72 hours, I've been over here. That's why I haven't been upload. Because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. And wait for it. Let me tell you how else they was intruding. Okay. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Malware bites, your ass ain't shit. I ain't lying, family. Malware bites, I have them installed on my goddamn computer. Do you know these motherfuckers that infiltrated my shit so cold it wasn't even funny? These people have the ability to, infiltrate software, websites, updates. Oh, Google Play is hit hard as fuck, family. Google Plays hit hard as fuck. Do you hear me? Let me show y'all. And here's what you need to start looking for. I'm gonna show you. Cause I was like, damn, what is this? Let me show. Oh, no, no, no. Let me go in here and show you what I've been seeing on Google Play, and it's been driving me nuts. Cause I'm like, why do I see two devices both are my name? Okay, so whatever the name of my device is, it's sitting up there twice. Hold on, where is it? Look, they probably done hacked it. They was like, get the shit off her phone. Don't let her show shit. It don't matter. Hold on, let's see. Mm-mm. I just did a screenshot of it too. So let me be patient. Boom, there we go. Do you see where it's saying the same device? Both of them. Okay, I'm like, well, wait a minute. I don't have my phone connected to nothing. Nothing, because I know how people be doing. I don't have it connected to no printer. I don't have it connected to no computer. I don't have it connected to my TV. None of that shit. But Google Play is staying consistent, family, okay, with this, with two double. And I'm like, what is that? That's because they cloned your phones. They done cloned your phones. When they cloned your phones, family. Damn. When they cloned your phone, they seeing everything. It's like shit. They got front row seats. Oh, and when you sign into your Google account, right? The main page, you have that little icon right there, okay? That you could click on and check your account management. And then there's the baby icon up top, right? The baby icon reading error. I was like, why is it reading the error? I go to click on it. I said, it says I'm signed in. So why is it reading an error? I go to click on it, family, and this is what pops up. I put it in the post for y'all. It literally says Google account password. Okay. So I don't have a password thing set up on my shit. I set up like 15 different kinds of ways to sign. I set up like 15 kind of ways to sign in. The password ain't one of them. But this app is wanting me to insert a pat, and this is the Google recovery, the Google, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, why would I be trying to recover my account when it's already been recovered? I had recovered the account, but they said I wasn't gonna have access to it for 72 hours. Then they were like, send me the picture where it says 72 hours. Because see, they wanted to be able to do whatever they could do or be right on time to get, get access back or whatever the hell that these hackers and tricksters be doing. And right after I did that, family, bam, I filled out a little form. All of a sudden, my shit came. I said, damn, oh my God. I'm ecstatic and shit, thinking, oh, thank you, Jesus. My phone's back. But do you know, I could not eat or sleep. And I said, Spirit, I eat good and I sleep well. So what's going on? Spirit was like, something's wrong. Something's wrong. I wake up this morning and I do not have Cricket phone service no more. So why is the Cricket app sitting open, looking like somebody done tried to log into it and do something? I said, wait a minute. Why are they accessing the Cricket app? And then wait for it, family. When I reset up my phone, I was able to remove those apps, get rid of them, take them off. One said uninstall, and I said, "Oh, I can uninstall this now." Yes, America is under a cyber attack. Okay, I cannot make it up. Tap in your phone. Hmm. And I don't care what they tap on mine, because I say what it is and mean what I say. You feel me, family? I say what it is and I mean what I say. They done tapped in, they done cloned your phones and some more shit. And so all you could do right now, family, I'm telling you, is get on your computer and go right over to the FBI and file that goddamn criminal case. And then they got a spot for corruption. Yeah. And then they got a spot for these bastards that do this sweet sabotage shit. Yeah. You can open up on corruption. And where you think it's coming from? Shit. Well, every time you call, who's your tech support? Who they working for? Yeah, that's corruption within. Mm-hmm. Message. Okay. Tell me more, spirit. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, you better do it with this high priestess sitting over here looking at you. Hey, y'all see the high priest sitting over here looking at you? You better do it. That's the only way that you're going to get your jobs back and get these crooks up out these places that they didn't have no business being in the first place. Mm-hmm. Look, location. Yeah, they be stalking. They stalking your location. They trying to follow you everywhere you go. All that bullshit. Your GPSs is acting up and shit. They take your pictures to see how you gonna react and shit. Yes. And these are mass criminals. Didn't I tell you they act so sweet? They act so kind. Them motherfuckers is crooked as hell. That lady was like, fuck. I said, oh. I was like, she just said, I said, fuck. She was like, oh, if you say that again, I said, ma'am, shit. I cuss all the time. That ain't nothing. But for her to say it in the background, that was different. And all you hear is all them damn, but let us be in America and some shit going on in the background. It's a whole problem. You got your boss calling, oh, your background. We heard your background, your background. But these motherfuckers be sounding like the whole goddamn family in one room. Mm-hmm. Men walking up whispering. I'm like, tell him quit whispering because I can hear a rat piss on cotton. Tell him to get away from you. He tried to tell you what to say to me. You don't tell that man go somewhere. Shit. I don't know what he thought, but he thought wrong. I didn't hear his ass no more. I feel like it's like a couple with their children involved. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See what I'm talking about, family? If you ain't greedy, you'll go far. See, that's what they think. They think every American is greedy. We ain't greedy. That's what they don't get. We're not greedy, family. We just here to live and do the best we can in our country. Same as they do in their country. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I feel like somebody about to lose their job today. Many are about to lose their jobs today. What else, Spirit? Mm-hmm. Because they shouldn't have done it. They shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? That's what they had brewing was some sort of sweet sabotage. Now folks is gonna start looking again at these motherfuckers. And somebody's trying to get their account unlocked from my shit. Right now, they working on it. They need me to send an email to them and everything. Please, please, please just respond to this email so I can see where the IP address is and where it came from. And I can. They having a whole heart attack right now. Mhm. Yes, they are. Shouldn't have been fucking with me though, okay? Because it's in my soul, baby. I comes for motherfuckers that come for me. I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to stand my ground. You supposed to. You ain't even bothering nobody. You ain't even out and about doing shit, but they still fucking with you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, you have endured enough at the bottom of the deck. You have endured enough. Many of y'all have been wondering what the fuck is going on, but you've been staying calm during these situations. You've been staying calm during these situations. Look, and I saw see calm, okay? Literally flipped it around. I saw calm. You've been calm during these situations while you've been submitting your claims, okay? Of what the hell is going on for some of y'all that have been submitting your claims. There's a threshold. They done reached the fucking threshold. They done crossed it. These motherfuckers over here been doing the most. They mad. Okay, they mad at truth speakers. Okay, I'm just here to tell you, family, they mad at truth speakers. So they attacking truth speakers 3 days straight. And look, I have been submitted something. Look, I've been submitted something. They went Google talking about, yeah, everybody under attack. Here's what you got to do. You know, these motherfuckers been sitting up here doing some dirt. And then corporate been walking around looking like this, dumbass, delusional. They would never do that. Shut your dumb ass up. They don't like you either. Okay? You just helping them with a paycheck. They don't like you either. But it looks like the attacks are coming for those they feel they can't stand up for themselves. Bitch, I will knock your ass out if you was in my face. I promise you. I'm kidding. Spirit's like, no, you not. No, I'm not. Like, for real? You know what I'm saying? You keep coming at me with the weird shit and I'm not messing with you. Man, that's a warrant to ass whooping. Back in my day, somebody messed with you for no reason. What your mama do? Make you go outside and get on them? Somebody mama might be telling somebody, shit, listen here. And I don't mean get on them physically, family, but you can go on and log into that Fbi.Gov and get to filing your complaints. Okay? You can get on Fbi.Gov and file your complaints and then submit the complaint about the corruption within these companies that done sent all the fucking work overseas because overseas is warring on America. You might want to go to Paris. Okay? You might want to go to Paris. They gonna fuck around and owe you enough money so where you can go to Paris. I'm Well, I just hear you sound like somebody grandma. Okay. Somebody up here, grandma, like, fuck. Yeah. Look, it was all to take some power. They wanted power. They wanted your power. Okay. This is revenge. Look at this shit here. It says revenge, magic, and command. Yeah, this is revenge. These people are vengeful people. I'm telling you, they're vengeful people. They hold grudges until the day they die. They know nothing about forgiveness. I'm here to tell you. These people that are always acting like, all that bullshit, that bitch is the most vengeful motherfucker walking. Ask her husband, ask her family. Mm-hmm. I can't make it up. Misery loves company, family. You see that? Misery loves company. But you sent your regrets. You declined their offer to participate in the game. The only thing you can do is file an FBI report and let the FBI figure it out. Let them reach out to these so-called people, and they done hacked into Google system. They got Google's phones and shit and every motherfucking thing. I ain't lying. As soon as I say, oh shit. I'm like, where you from? Who? I want somebody that I can speak to and, no offense intended, understand. Yeah, they playing, trying to get folks to adapt to some bullshit. No, not. I can't make it up. Trying to get folks to adapt to how they provide for themselves or who their providers are or who they go through or go to get things resolved. Yeah, they playing. Why they acting like they fixing some shit? They ain't fixing shit. You providing them with all your damn information. Them motherfuckers is over there jotting that shit down. Hmm. Hmm. So are. So that they could grow. Think this a bitch. So that they could grow. Okay, family? So the only thing you can do right now is get on your internet, go to Fbi.Gov and look at all the categories that they got for you to file your complaint. Only we, the people, can bring a change. So all you can do is go to Fbi.Gov. Who's your carrier? Mm-hmm. It starts there. All right, family. So I'm gonna leave that message here for y'all. I love you. If the divine loves you, okay. Yeah, that's the only way you gonna get some harmonious union. Is you gonna have to start putting your foot down when it comes to standing your grounds. I ain't lying. That's it. That's all. That's the only thing you're gonna be able to do. Hmm. And hurry up and do it before they get to trying to, you know what I'm saying, find a way to get around it. Yes, yes. Okay, family. All right. I love you, and the divine loves you. Let's close out. At this time, divine, I ask that you continue to keep us protected and filled with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth. Ashe, and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.